I will talk briefly on that. There is a major reformation going on in passport issuance administration. We are digitizing the process. My plan was to fully digitize the Ikoyi registry by the end of last year, but I've not fully achieved that. What does that mean? When this process is concluded, applicants will not need to bring anything anymore. You complete your process online completely. And by that time, you don't need an agent. There can't be racketeering. You have to hack into the system to access it. But now, it's still not fully. I'm on it, and I want to guarantee that we will do it before we leave. That temporary passport thing is done. We have the passport, but we have some issue with our sister ministry, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We are solving it. When it's fully solved, what that means is this. You know, our citizens outside Nigeria, at times they have emergencies to come, and they don't have a current passport. Yes, we have introduced a regime of returning home with expired passport. But much as that would be a problem for us to take at our reception desk here, some airlines could be difficult. I can even tell you that we are discussing with South Africa now. South Africa does not permit the use of expired passport as a nation, though contrary to ICAO regulation, because ICAO says that every citizen of a nation, dead or alive, cannot be denied entry to his home, which is logical anyway. But South Africa says, as at the last time I checked a file from them through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they are insisting that, look, if your passport is not current, you cannot enter, you cannot be taken in or out of our space. It's their policy. You can't deny a nation its own national policy and program. So to avoid that, we introduce what is called temporary electronic passport. Electronic temporary passport is a one-way passport to return home. If you just have the data page of your passport, bring it to the embassy. At the payment of the appropriate fee, you get a temporary electronic passport, electronic temporary passport that is almost exactly the same as your own passport, but it does not have more than one page to take you home. Those who play Monopoly, when I was in secondary school, I used to play Monopoly. There's a portion that when you land, they say go straight to jail. They say go, don't pass, don't go, just go straight to jail. When you hold the electronic temporary passport, the only way to go is where? Home. No branch, you can't go anywhere. But unfortunately, we are still in negotiation with the Foreign Affairs Ministry. So you will see what we have done with passports. And let me tell you something. This call, Pastor, look, it's there. You will see it. We produced an unprecedented number of passports last year. By December 31st last year, we produced 1.7 million passports. In the annals of Nigeria, that has not happened. And those who say, booklet, as I'm talking to you, we have over 200,000 booklets in our store. So we have enough booklets. We are not denying the fact that there are challenges, there are human-induced challenges. But I want press people to know it's not for the reasons that people claim glibly that we are challenged. Even at that, if you look at the number of applications vis-a-vis the passports produced, we are over 80% in performance. That is, if you say, okay, how many applications did we have up to 31st of December last year? And how many passports did we produce? In performance, we are over 80%. But anyway, take it as given that we produced 1.7 million passports last year. There are proofs of what I've told you. They are on the board. Women capacity development. You have it there, seminars and workshops. Passport reform is even, sorry. Then the operational provision support. Everything that we need to know is in the book with you. Visa reform. Yeah, you don't. If you are coming to Nigeria for a short visit, you don't need to even go to the embassy. You can do your process at home, but you must process your visa online before you can utilize the visa on arrival system. You just don't leave your house and say you want, because the visa on arrival, you are coming to Nigeria. You will not be able to enter. You must initiate the process at home, and then when you have all the necessary approvals online, you can pick your bag, and nobody will stop you here. So our budget is there, and our performance on budget is there. The Federal Fire Service. In recent times, our nation and fatherland has been a target for varying forms of assault from men of the underworld. It is worthy to note that such attacks from armed bandits, kidnappers, terrorists, rapists, robbers, criminals of all sorts were met with heavy tactical resistance from armed forces, joint task forces, and other security agencies with sound intelligence support. The President has robustly supported this service. Well, it's there written, and the service, their budget is there. They are forging on. They are building very, very beautiful state commands. They are kitting their staff. Look at it. You won't believe this is a Nigerian. Anything like this never existed before. If they do I asked them to do parade in towns, cities, and states, so that children will be attracted to the service. It's a fantastic service, and I'm very proud of their approach.